All right, looks like we're live. Let me go into YouTube, get on the pop-up. A little early today. Let's see. Let's get the pop out. Okay. Let's get the pop out. Look at that, Mr. Olson, Mr. Faust. Look at that. Oh man, yeah, I had the deja vu's this morning. I delivered a tractor yesterday. Had a good payday actually, and this morning at about 4 a.m, I said, "Did I hook up that hose?" And I know I didn't, so I got to go back to. He's only 4 miles away. It's no big deal, but I hate when you have that brain fart at 4 a.m, and it happens. But hey, what are you gonna do? He's close. It'll be an easy fix. There's a PCV hose that goes on back of the air cleaner. Hard to see it, but if you know it, is it going to hurt anything? Yeah, you know what? I'm sucking any dirt into the air cleaner, but what are you going to do? What you going to do? Matt, any word on the saw, the welders? I checked the pawn shops that I knew in that area, and I didn't see anything on there. So, Breezy, good morning. Oh, a little early today. Hot day. It's going to be 95 today. Heat index 105. Miserable day. Miserable. Hot up there, Matt. You're inland. You should be warmer than me. You're usually about 5 degrees warmer than me. But they're saying we're supposed to have this heat for most of the week. So it's going to be just a miserable week. Circular saw. Uh-oh. Crazy. I guess one question I had, Matt, are the cameras installed yet? I know so many people, even guys I work with, they all have these cameras, and during the day when they have people working on their pools or whatever, they're always watching them on their cameras. Is that shed door something that you could just tilt out of the way? Because I know a lot of them with the barn type doors, you just swing them. Snobby, like your video, Snobby. I love that little anvil. Ralph's going to love that. He'll probably make a few of them out of that. Lucky's here too. Good morning, Mike. But yeah, check out Snobby's video today. It was funny because he said he bought an anvil. So I'm expecting him and Dusty to be hauling off this 200-pound anvil out to their car. And it turns out it's a little anvil. So check that out. That was pretty cool. Hanging up in the shop, James. I got to take it down and see what it needs. I bought it last year or 2 years ago. It ran fine, no scoring, anything like that. But I think it just needs to be cleaned up. It didn't have a pull handle on it. I had to put one on it. Other than that, just dirty, I think. It was covered with so much oil. But I told the guy, let me pull the muffler at least before I give you the money. He let me. So it wasn't too bad. Yeah, Snob, it's nice seeing the husband and wife get out there and do the flea market thing. That's always fun. Always fun. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning. I delivered that tractor yesterday, and about 4 o'clock this morning, I wake up and say, did I hook up the PVC hose or PCV hose? And I'm like, no, I don't think I did. Because if you're not looking for it to do it, you're not going to hook it up. It's one of those things that's hidden unless you know to look for it. So I'll call the guy up. He's 4 miles away. I'll hook it back up. But how many times you guys working on stuff, all of a sudden 2 a.m, you get an epiphany and you're like, did I tighten that muffler bolt? Or did I tighten this? Or did I tighten that? Even on chainsaws, is that carburetor tight? Is everything really tight? And then you think about it and you got to go check it out. And hopefully it's not too far away, But we'll see. Anybody want to come up? There's the link. I'll post it again. A little early today, a few minutes early. Gonna be a hot one. 95 today on the East Coast. Northeast anyway. But today's going to be 2-stroke day. I've got a pull-on saw that puked its air filter when the lines crack. I got, what else? 2 Echo backpacks, 2 Echo handhelds, and 2 Echo string trimmers. So it's going to be mostly Echo day today, pool on and Echo. So at least, though, because they're 2 strokes, I could do them in the basement. The basement, even though it's a little humid, it's still 55, 60 degrees because it's underground. So that won't be too bad. But working outside yesterday, I parked that tractor under a shade tree. It was just too hot. I mean, the humidity and everything. And I filled up my gas can, my plastic gas can, whatever. And I opened up the back of the pickup because there's a tonneau cover on it. And the thing was exploded out 2 inches on either side. So you got to watch, though, because if you leave the thing outside and it goes back in, you can get condensation on the inside of the fuel. So I bought one of those super funnels. I don't know if you guys are aware of those. They sell a thing called a super funnel. It has a sintered plastic filter that will not allow water molecules to go through, but will allow fuel molecules. Water molecules are bigger than fuel molecules, so water will get trapped. And it's a really cool filter. It's about $12, $13 on Amazon. And I tell you, anytime I take fuel out of an old piece of equipment and I want to reuse it in one of my tractors or something, I use that funnel to make sure I don't get any water. So it works good. Works really good. Chronic Ivy, welcome. Welcome. I haven't seen you. Welcome to you. Like your meme. Let's see. The Kingpin. Uh-oh. Touch your nose. There you go. I never saw that one before, Mike.
Yeah, I have that one sometimes on my page.
Looks like we have a troll.
Definitely not me.
No.
I don't troll.
Yeah.
Everybody knows my 2 accounts. I have this one and the Bossman 1973.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have the screen on because I wanted to show you.
Ooh, that looks like it's a lot.
Every Sunday she cooks a pound of bacon and 3 eggs. And sausage.
Nice.
So how's everything going, all right?
Yeah, like I said, hotter than you know what, probably up your way too, because you're closer to, well, actually you're closer to the water, so maybe you get some breezes, you know. So I just deleted that user. I'm hoping the stuff doesn't come back up because he had some choice words. So,
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
See, yeah.
You get them all. But what's the
Now,
temperature?
I went outside. It's probably about 80s, somewhere
Yeah.
around there. I could check.
It's supposed to get 95 today, heat index 105, and it was like that yesterday. The humidity was killer. You know, it's funny. You're in the car or the truck with the AC on. You roll down the window for a second. That humidity just rolls in. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So you're a Dunkin' Donuts man, like my wife. I'm a Duchess man. I like Duchess.
It's not even 80 yet. It's 71.
Yeah, but the humidity is probably 90. Yeah, there you go.
I'll have maybe a cup or 2 of coffee in the morning, and after that, it's strictly Dunkin' Donuts.
But let me ask you a question though. Do you ever drink the hot coffee, or is it mostly iced now because of the temperature?
Hot coffee very occasionally, but I could be in the wintertime. It could be like 2 degrees, and I'll still have that iced coffee.
Yeah. See, my wife drinks 3 a day of the hot coffee, probably medium. But what I don't like is she'll drink it 2 days later when it's all like congealed and stuff. It's like that. To me,
if it's black,
after a day or so, it gets rancid. I don't know, bitter.
If it's black, yes, I could do that. That's not a problem. I've actually purchased a box of Joe, and keep it at work, and then I'll just keep that on the counter, my workbench area. Mm-hmm. It's sealed up nice and tight, so it's not going to get yucky. But then I'll go in the refrigerator, I'll grab a little bit of milk and a couple sweet lows, and there's my iced coffee. Yeah. Iced coffee is better when it's room temperature, especially when you're working at, doing what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully that chronic guy is gone. I deleted him. Hopefully it stays deleted. I put remove, Mike. I put remove from chat or whatever.
Yeah, what you should do, Ken, I noticed your channel is getting active more and more. What you could do is add some mods.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying whole bunch, but there's a few people on there that you trust. Because if you're not paying attention, to the chat, they could go on without anything being said. And the mods will be able to help you out a little bit.
Mm. How do I do the moderator again, Mike? Is it the 3 dots on the right, or?
Yeah, you're on the. Don't go on your live stream. You got to go to the YouTube side.
Yeah, I'm on the YouTube side.
Yep, the 3 dots. You click on the 3 dots.
Yep, and it says.
And it'll say "Add as mod" on the bottom.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yep, but like I said, just do it on particular people.
Yep.
And they'll be able to help you out. In a lot of ways.
Yep. Yeah.
We got a few people in here.
What's up your way, Mike? You working on anything?
Actually, we're going to our campsite. I have tomorrow off, so I'm gonna.
That Maine or is that Stewart Island?
No, this is actually. I don't want to say the campground, but
no. But what state?
It's Rhode Island.
Okay.
Yep, I'll be up at the campsite. We get it all year long, so I'll be up there in the trail.
Ride around up there?
No, it's more like a getaway.
Oh, this is where you have the campfires and stuff. I remember those. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
I got you.
Yeah. We pitch a tent. It's a 2-room tent. It's huge. Mm-hmm. And whenever we decide to go up there, we just pack the tent and just go. We don't like the trailers. We don't like campers. We do it the real way. But we have the spot all year long, so we could pick and choose any time. During the week if we wanted to go or something.
Nice. Snobby, touch your nose, buddy. There we go.
Let's see. Breezy Bike, what's up? Matthew. Snobby, what's up, brother? James.
I like Ivory. The anvils, Snob. The anvils are pretty cool.
Patty's. Dusty Blonde.
Well, that's why I wanted to come up, because you two guys were the first one to leave a comment on the video.
Yeah, I like that. I tell you, though, the flea markets around here, a lot of them are still closed because of the COVID. I wish they were open. I tell you, in America here, we have a show. Oh, what is it called? It's like a restoration show on the Garden Channel. And they actually do the video in New Milford, Connecticut, which is probably 25 miles from me. And they film it every week. People will grab stuff, bring it to a warehouse, fix it, and then go to New York City and sell it. But they film at this flea market. It's called Elephant's Trunk. It's a really popular. Ooh, that's cute. Really popular. Yeah. I better not show that to my wife. She'll want one. My daughter moved away about a month ago, and she took her cat with her, and my wife's like heartbroken. So
yeah,
tiger cat.
Yeah, it's 6 weeks old. Actually, 7 weeks old now.
Wow.
To be able to, how Mia passed, and to be able to try to locate another Basset Hound is like unbelievable. They're so hard to get up over here. And if we did be able to find one, it would have to be shipped. And then with the coronavirus going on, there's a 6-month period where it has to be held down, even if you hold it, paid for it.
Yeah.
Then a transport, it's just like crazy. So we ended up, we're still looking for the right Basset Hound to purchase, a puppy. But in the meantime, we got the kitty cat, and the Basset Hounds, that type of breed, mothers just about any other animal, so they will learn to get along awful quick.
Nice.
What's up, East?
Dusty, I made you a moderator if that's okay. I know you and Snob always help me out here.
She's dead.
Hey, Dusty.
Hey, Dusty.
Hi.
Oh, Mr. Briggs. I can't see your head, Scott. Show me your head. Uh-oh. Touch your nose, Scott, so I know it's you. There we go. There we go. Scott, how'd you ever make out yesterday with your truck?
Oh, my boss brought my car to me, and he sat there with the truck for 4 hours.
Wow.
So, Mr. Briggs, just to give you a heads up, we do have 2 locations up over there in New York that we deal with all the time, and they actually do service vehicles. just not tires. So.
Oh, I know.
Something...
My boss won't do that. He doesn't. He's too cheap for that. He comes and rescues everybody.
Yeah, but I'm sure I could have made a phone call and got a really good hell of a deal for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't sit for 4 hours babysitting. That's crazy.
Hey, he did. Hey, let him. I sat there from. I went down to Jersey, dropped off the load, had to do a trailer swap with a guy at the Vince Lombardi, and then I turned around and. Bam! Motor blew a rod came out the side of the block. She was
How many
gone.
miles on the engine?
Wow.
That engine's got 890,000. The truck's got 2 million miles on it.
Wow.
You said that was his third engine, though, right?
The third, that's the fourth engine. The one that came with it, and then 3 more after that.
Wow.
He keeps buying used engines.
Crazy. Now, what was that? A special Jersey run? Because you usually don't do Jersey, do you?
No. The guy out of our other yard called in sick, so I had to run down there.
Yeah. It was funny when Christine called out the Vince Lombardi rest stop. I'm so familiar with that. You know, you got Vince Lombardi, you got Cherry Hill, all the different ones are named after, presidents or whoever, So.
Well, I wasn't too happy he went to the yard and got my car and took it out to that hellhole.
Oh, really? Your car?
Yeah.
Wow.
Would you have your keys in it?
No, I keep them in the mailbox at work.
I guess.
We're not allowed to take them with us.
Mm-hmm.
You have personal keys to your, in case they have to move the vehicles. I got you.
Yep.
Smart idea.
Well, our friend here, James Faust, he woke up this morning with a couple of people blocking his gate to his driveway. So he couldn't even get out of his house. A truck and a van were just parked in front of his gate for no reason. So I don't know.
Yeah, you guys
filled it with gas.
These guys over there seems very strange if someone parks in front of your driveway.
Well, if they block you in, Snob, how are you going to get out?
I would have called the wrecker.
Yeah, I know, but like I see a lot of the scrapping channels right out there in the US, and they're really nervous about just parking in front of the driveway for a couple of minutes while they pick a bit of stuff up.
I got you.
I know, like people can leave within the blink of an eye, or turn up within the blink of an eye. But what actually happens is there like massive confrontations. You park in front of my driveway.
I believe. Yeah, no, I know. I could see though, Snob, if you're having a party or something, there's no parking, and then a guy pulls up to try and investigate stuff. But normally, why should you get uptight? No reason for that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I had empty trailers.
Yeah, James said he took care of him. I don't want to tell you what he did, but he did take care of them. So let's just say it'll be a costly day for the people.
Yeah, see, Patty's performance there kind of unspoken, like it's frowned upon. You mustn't do it.
Yeah, that's the thing with the driveway, especially around here. The way they build houses, Snobby, they'll build it so that your driveways never line up with each other. You always have an offset, so that way you can park, in front of somebody. But the problem is, by having the driveways offset, now you lose 2 parking spots. Because I hate it when they park. I'll be honest with you. My wife, 3 times since we've lived here, has backed up into the car that was across from the driveway and tapped them. Yeah, and that was expensive. And 3 times. The last one was a BMW. So, you want to hear something funny? I don't know if you guys ever watched. There's a guy called Nick's Garage. Okay, he's in Canada. He does a lot of like Hemis and Chryslers and all that stuff. Great channel. Does a live every week. Real nice guy. Anyway, he was working on a BMW in his garage, and just to talk about these newer cars, they're saying the BMW, the driving experience and all that stuff. It didn't have any gas in it, or it ran out of gas. You couldn't push it. You have to have the car running in order to put it into neutral to get the electric rear brakes to shut off. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute. So he's saying if you're out of gas on the side of the interstate with trucks going by and you want to push it, you're screwed. Unless you have gas to put in the tank to start the car, you can't get into neutral. You can't push it. That's crazy.
So what about then if you had a trolley jack and you jacked it up, you could push it then, surely?
No, because I think all the wheels were locked up. He said even the fronts were locked up. It's crazy. It must be a safety system or something, you know. But he even said, you know, he's inside a garage. He's got like 10 feet either way. I mean, he could get one of those purple casters, put them under each wheel and wheel it. But it was just like, just because the car wasn't running, there's no way to push it. Stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah, crazy.
Wow.
So what's going on? Go-karts going fishing?
Put it in neutral.
Yeah. No, he tried. He tried hitting the brake, put it in neutral, hitting the start button. It would not go into neutral since there was no gas in it. Either it sensed that there was no gas or something. Once he put a gallon of gas in it and started, it was fine. But imagine if you're on the side of the road, middle of the night, trucks and everything going by you, you're in trouble. That's crazy. You know. Eddie, good morning. Nate, good morning.
I mean,
Nikki's here. Nikki, good morning.
Some vehicles, even if they've had like a little tap or something, and it triggers off something, you can't start the vehicle back up again.
Yeah. Oh, it's nuts.
Yeah, if you have
they talk about the newer vehicles being all nice and up to date electronics, you could have it.
Yeah. Even if you have a little tap, sometimes that car will stop within 30 yards, and you can't drive it anymore.
Yep. Yeah, this was actually a fairly new BMW, probably a $70,000 car, but then again, who's driving those cars? They're going to be on their phone calling somebody. So it's not like they're going to get out there and try and fix anything. You know, my sister-in-law bought a X5, the sport utility, and I said, "Did you take the class too?" She goes, "What class?" "The class on how to be an idiot." I said, "That's required when you're a BMW owner." You know, there's Mick. Give me a nose point, Mick. Point to the nose, buddy.
Can I just
the best engine I worked on was a Chrysler Slant 6. Back in the day, it was off of a 73 Duster.
Oh, wow.
The only live stream on
What's up, Mick?
How you doing, Mick?
Hello, how you doing?
You just woke up, Mick.
Oh, got something else in the basement. Hold on, let me see who else.
I can't see you, Snobby. Your picture's not here, buddy. I'll start with you.
Yeah, I can hardly see you.
No, you got a blank screen.
Yeah, of course I have.
I have 4 pianos running right now.
You have on mine.
4 pianos. I got Micks, Snobby's, and Ken's playlist going on 4 pianos right now.
Appreciate that, Lucky Seven.
They'll be running all day.
Uh-oh. Mark, touch your nose. I see Mr. Stone there. Touch your nose, Mark. There we go. Here comes Mark, guys.
Yeah.
What's up, Mark? What'd you do? Kick off Mick, Mark? It's you clicked on and Mick clicked off.
I'll be right back. I gotta get some ketchup.
Yeah. You're on about Carl. Where like, weren't you?
Yep. Hold on. Here comes Mick.
Hey, mate.
Yep.
There we go. We got you all now.
Yeah, I still can't see him.
I can see you now, Snob. You weren't
Oh,
there a
can
minute
you
ago.
see me now?
How about now, Snob?
Yeah, he's all right. He's good.
Yeah.
It's the bright background, see?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Somebody's got YouTube on. Mark, you got YouTube on?
Nah.
Not me.
Not me.
No.
Not me. I can mute myself.
Somebody's got YouTube on. I can hear an echo.
There's
Hey, Riley! Morning, Riley.
It's not me.
Not me.
Not me.
What's going on? What's going on, Riley boy? Anything good?
What's up, Riley?
Where are you?
We're on TV, ain't they?
We're in the U.S., buddy. USA.
What's that mean?
What's that mean? The United States of America.
Wow.
The useless states of America.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, Mick, based on what I'm hearing from everyone around, it's going to be about 2.5 weeks before I see your package.
Oh, I can arrange that right now. Not a problem. Give me a second.
No. Mr. Johnson, stay put.
You can see my package anytime you like.
Although, I did like the calendar photos yesterday, especially the one out in the yard. That was a good month.
The what photograph?
Your calendar photos.
Yeah.
Was that just something you did as a one-off, as a gag, or what was that?
Martin Butler. He was the one that arranged it all. Which is cool. It's just a bit of fun.
So what you got going on in the kitchen today, then, Mick?
Busy actually. Did you just call me Mike? Oh, you're going to get it.
I heard that.
I did.
Yeah. So doing a little bit. I got this delivered yesterday.
Oh yeah, you were saying a U.S. refrigerator.
Yeah, got that delivered yesterday. So I had to do a bit of modifications in the old kitchen. We've got a nice sort of Art Deco going on over here, which is back to 1940s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. So move a tumble dryer where it needs to go. I've got to do a bit of worktop. So the kitchen's going to be redone. New ceiling, the whole shebang. So it's the last room in the house to be done.
I cooked out.
So
in the most expensive
Mick,
room.
I tell you do every room in the house. By the time you get done with the last one, it's time to redo the first one.
I understand that, but the kitchen it needs doing. It hasn't been touched, so got to do it. So I'm doing a breakfast bar.
Save the best for last.
Yeah, doing a breakfast bar tomorrow. Get rid of a table and chairs because the conservatory. I don't know whether any of you seen my conservatory before. I've done a conservatory now. That's now done. I've got a new conservatory coming, so that's all now been done.
Okay.
There and there. That's all.
Oh, that's all,
all been feng shuied up.
Wow, you've been spending a few bob then, Mick.
It's come out of the Bentley fund, mate. You know what I mean? When you get to a certain level on YouTube, where you're getting sort of $5 or $6 grand through the account every month, you can afford to spend a few quid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're busy doing that at the minute. Got priced up for new French doors, new conservatory. Got a new front door as well. I'll show them a new front door. Got quite cool. Quite like it.
Wow, you have been lashing out.
Oh well, new front
Mick,
door.
that was that guy you got the deal on, right? Where you interviewed the one guy and he wanted $1 million for it or something.
Yeah, he wanted £3,750 for that. That's right, that ain't gonna happen. So
Are you trying to keep up with the Joneses?
Say again.
Are you trying to keep up with the Joneses?
Who are they? Do they live near you?
I don't know.
No, just busy.
The kids the Joneses.
It's just it needs an upgrade. The whole kitchen's tired, and the people who lived here before us, they didn't do a thing. Not a thing.
Well, that's what they call hard work. That's what hard work pays for, Mick.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, exactly that. So,
Would you say the house was built during the war, Mick?
Say again.
House was built during the war, or what?
It was built just after the war, 1946. It was built, and it was built for relief Canadian and Polish Spitfire pilots.
Oh wow!
Because down this neck of the woods, we've got quite a few airfields around us where the Spitfires used to run out from across the coast. So we've got Ford, Tangmere, Dunkton, and what have you. So lots of areas around here was RAF based places. So yeah, these are all built for relief pilots, for Spitfire pilots. But it's the people who had it before us, they were sort of like the Dingles. They didn't do anything at all. So we're still playing catch up 4 years later on. But we're getting there. So I'm just busy cooking dinner at the moment. Mrs. P's at work. Nana's gone out down the pub with a boyfriend. Riley boy's here, as you saw. So I'm just cooking a nice roast chicken in the oven. Cooking up roast taters.
What time is that going to be done?
That'll be done in about another hour and a half.
Well, we all
What
should
time
be
should
there,
you-
getting there about that time.
No, come on round. You ain't got to wait for the invitation. You just come on round.
Hey, watch. Our kids are gonna have smell-o-vision. Watch eventually.
I don't mind feeding you.
All right, here we go. Today's episode of Cooking with Mick.
Mr. Mark Stone, I added you in the family.
It's a wondering.
Good thing there ain't. Good thing Captain Kirk ain't real.
How to be the perfect husband and cook the best chicken roast dinner.
You know what? All it is that my wife and I, we both work hard. So when she's at work, there's no point in her coming all the way back home to cook a roast dinner. I'm more than capable of banging a roast dinner together. That ain't hard to do.
Hey Mick, how's work been? I haven't seen you on the old work stream.
Haven't seen me what?
I haven't seen you on the old work stream. Usually you do one or two, from work, from your little cage there, putting in the ties?
I'm working. I'm still working. I haven't been as busy because of the hot weather. We can't really lift for track in hot weather circumstances. So I'm not as busy as what I normally am. And what I am doing, I'm just getting in, getting out, and I don't want to be mixing with people and all the rest of it due to the old the obvious that's floating about at the moment. So yeah, just I'm still working. Just doing what I need to do. What?
I
What
can't
is that
pronounce.
mitt you're wearing? Is that a custom mitt, Mick? Your hot plate mitt? Oh, there you go.
I want to burn my delicate fingers now. Postage.
Now, is it getting... Ooh, look at that.
Pigs in blankets.
Yeah. Cheryl cooked me a pound of bacon this morning. It's almost gone now.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Mick is domesticated.
Well, the thing is that I was asked to fly the nest when I was 16 years old. When I say asked to fly the nest, I mean pushed. So at the age of 16, I had my own place. So I worked on a farm, so I had to cook my own grub. So I can cook. Yeah, food domesticated. I can cook any food. Had to or go hungry, innit?
Yeah, it don't look like you missed the meal.
I
say it doesn't look like you missed the meal.
As previously stated in a live stream just recently, no mirrors in your house, then, is there? Oh,
only one.
Only one, and that's from the neck up, I'm assuming.
Oh dear.
I'm real snobby. All we'll get from you, snobby, is
Look
abuse.
who's back.
I was just going to
Look
ask
who's
how.
back from his little day trip.
You know why that is, Mick, didn't you? Because you can take it and give it.
I don't mind taking it, and I can certainly give it.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter how many people are involved in that little party either.
The old man's back. Ah.
Glad to see him home. What's going on, Brave? How?
Yeah, this house ain't no fun without Mr. Briggs running around.
So what we all doing, baby? Anything good?
Well, I woke up this morning about 4 o'clock and remembered I didn't hook up the PVC hose on that tractor I delivered yesterday. So today is a free warranty repair.
Ah, I hate that one.
I hate when that happens. Do you ever have that, Mick? You wake up at 2 in the morning, you say, "Did I tighten that bolt?"
Yeah, the free warranty repair. The free warranty repair is going to cost you an hour and a half's labour for nothing. Yeah, no, I hate
Yeah,
that.
like he's 4 miles away. Take me about 5 minutes. No big deal.
Yeah.
But it's just that I don't want to suck dirt into it, especially now it's being so dry, it's going to be dusty. Right?
Nothing worse than stuck in dirt, Ken. Nothing worse. No, right,
Nothing worse.
Snowy.
Oh,
I see Jason was having some issues with his Briggs and Stratton this morning.
Who was?
With his quantum carburetor. It's like that stupid MTD I had. 5 different times I took the carburetor apart before it finally ran right. And I still don't know what it was. I just took it apart and put it back together. So.
That happens, doesn't it? That happens where you
I got my computer back from that porch pirate.
Oh, you did?
I followed her around for 8 hours and followed her right till I found at 10:30 at night. She was going in her little stash down by the river, and I walked right in on her and took it.
Wow.
So you guys want to hear a good story?
Only if it involves me getting tied up in the woods.
No. It was Thursday night. I come home from work, park the car. Cheryl comes out. She says she has to run to the store. I said, okay. So she gets in the car, takes off, does her shopping, comes back, gets in the house, and we have dinner and watching some TV. And next, we go to bed. I wake up in the morning. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock. I hear a car running outside. She left the freaking car running all night. She forgot to shut the car off.
Oh.
Well, she left it running.
Yep.
How do you do that? It's not dinging when you try and get out?
You YouTubers, when you get to a certain amount of money in your bank account, you can afford to run your car all night as well. My lord, it's unbelievable.
There you go. I was going to say, Mike's getting pretty big over there. So
the only thing that I could think is she grabbed the stuff out of the trunk, not even realizing to shut off the car. She probably got out of the car to come back inside and forgot to shut the car off.
I don't have that problem, Mike. Do you know why? Because my chauffeur will go and park the car for me, so I don't have to worry about turning it off.
Oh, where'd he go?
My car wouldn't even allow that. My car was shut down.
I actually did. I did that. I did that, Lucky. I did that before. Last year, I started my truck just to melt the snow off it, the hood and the window. Came inside, sat down on the couch, fell asleep. Woke up the next morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. Looked outside. There's my truck running like a. I've done it.
Yeah, my car won't even do that. My car will shut off. Even if I'm sitting inside the car running and I'm just stationary, after about 12 to 15 minutes, the car will shut down because I'm not using it. Just automatically.
My truck's 25 years old. It'll do it.
That's because you're a tight ass and don't want to spend the money on fuel snob. That's what that is.
No, it just shuts off. It won't allow you to sit there with the car running.
Tight ass.
Look at what just got delivered. Another $25 Amazon card to be given away today.
I blow my nose with those. I only use 100 once.
Geez, Mick, you're going to make me want to go out and get chicken and have a rotisserie chicken for dinner.
A rotisserie chicken? Check you out, you posh mother.
I got a rotisserie.
I tell you, they're cheap at our store. You go to a Stop and Shop here, you get a rotisserie chicken complete for like $4.
Exactly.
Already cooked. The problem is, if you don't eat it right away, it dries out, though.
I think they inject those things with water before they do it. Ken.
Something.
Of course they do.
I've had one where she brought it home and it looked like the Christmas vacation turkey, like smoke coming out of it, like just dried out.
Right there. There's a
like it's been on a rotisserie all day.
Rotisserie.
Well, we don't have this.
There you go.
No.
We don't have the same food standards as you guys. So you guys pump in anything in yours, don't you, in America?
Anything that's quick and easy, Mick, they'll sell it.
Yep.
You go now to the deli section. There's like a ready-to-eat section with everything. You don't have to cook ever again. You just walk in there and pick up your stuff.
You know what I like about the deli section? You go to the deli section, they have a cooler that's already pre-cut meats. You don't have to wait in line.
Yep.
So
imagine I waiting in line with the ticket. I hate that.
Yep.
Did you stuff the chicken?
Now serving.
My next door neighbor eats nothing but Subway subs. She eats the breakfast subs for breakfast. She eats the Italian for lunch and Italian for dinner. She's been doing it for 10 years. Every day.
Do it, Snob.
So did you stuff the chicken?
Both ends. both ends while sucking the neck.
Hey, I was watching something
neck
yesterday, guys. The guy that invented the ticket machine that says now serving and you pull the tickets, he collects Aston Martin Lagondas. I guess he's got the largest collection of them in the world, but he's the inventor of the machine where you put your hand up to it, spits out a ticket, like at the deli or something. That was his claim to fame. And he used all his money to buy Aston Martins.
Wow.
I don't mind giving a couple of mine. I suppose I've got 2 or 3 spare Aston Martins here.
That's all right. My neighbor down the street's got the rarest car in the world.
Yeah. You know.
What's that, Scott?
A Tucker 48.
Ooh.
What's up, Brandon?
That's my brother-in-law's favorite car. We used to have a dealer, Tucker dealer here, even though they didn't sell them. We had a Tucker dealer in Milford, Connecticut, and my brother-in-law grabbed all the literature from that dealer years and years ago when he saw it at a scrap sale. And he had the banner, he's got the matchbooks, all the stuff. But the dealer never appeared because they never went into production.
What's the name of the
He bought that car brand new, and it's sitting down there unrestored, and he's 89 years old, and he's selling it next month.
Wow.
Now, he'll get over $1 million for it, I'll tell you that. It was only 51 ever built. So
yeah, Mick wants to link.
I don't know.
They never went into production.
Drop that link again.
It was a cool car, though. I mean, the headlight followed the turns, and it had a helicopter engine, so it's pretty cool.
You want to drop that link for Mick?
Oh, I love it.
What's that stuff?
Mick wants to link. What's the car in America that's got the very large wings at the back that cover the lights?
Right, 57 Chevy or
No, not a Chevy.
Oh no, 59 Caddy, 59 Caddy probably.
Not a Caddy, no. Impala, that's it. What about a 68 Impala?
What do you mean wings? No, oh, you're talking the 59 Chevy when it had the cat's eyes.
No,
the cat's eye taillights. No,
is the Impala the name of a vehicle or the name of a manufacturer of a car?
Well, the Chevy Impala started in 1958. They still make them.
Right. Okay. So it is a Chevy, the Impala.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, right. Okay. So is a 68 Chevy very, very rare?
Nah. Only if it's a super sport. Like a 68 Impala Super Sport. Yeah, those are pretty rare, like with a 427. Other than that, nah, not really.
Oh, right.
Sort of like a plain Jane sedan. Nothing crazy about it.
Damn, Mick, what are you doing? Giving yourself Botox?
I don't need it, unlike you, Mr. Briggs.
Phil, touch your nose, Phil.
I
There we go. Okay, Mick, here comes your best friend.
Oh, don't bring him up for God's sake.
Oh, limited to 6 people. Hey, Mark, can I throw you down for a few minutes?
No, I'll go down. I'm here the longest.
All right.
Yeah, you're not paying for the platinum version. You've only got the free version on. Oh, yeah.
Hold on. All right, Lucky, we'll talk to you later.
All right.
Not a platinum player.
Hold on. Here comes Mr. Conker. Hold on.
Don't put him next to me.
Yeah, well.
Don't do it.
What's going on here? There we go. He's pointing now. I think he wants to point to who he wants to go to. Let's see what we got.
Look at his head. Look at his head.
Let's see what we got.
Look at your head.
I don't know. Phil.
Hello, mate.
Phil, what is it with those funky?
Hello, Riley. How you doing, mate?
Oh, Riley.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, Conker.
And Mick.
Top Conker.
There's your Riley boy. Hello, Riley.
Who are you?
Who are you?
How the business?
Who am
That's Mr. Briggs.
Who am I?
That's Mark.
I'm Mark.
Who's that up there?
Sobby?
Snobby who?
Sobby worker.
Snobby scrap picker. It sounds like something else when he says it.
Daddy.
Yeah.
It was him.
Hey.
Hi.
Who's that?
Hello.
So Dusty.
Here's the real Mr. Briggs.
Daddy. Hi, Riley. It was him.
He's got a dog, yeah. He's got a dog.
No, the eyes.
He's got funny eyes. Who Mr. Briggs has?
No.
He's got funny eyes, yeah.
Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Who am I? Him.
That's Ken.
Hi, Him.
Hello.
Is it more coming?
No more coming, mate. We've got 7 on here. You should only have 6.
Oh.
So one's got to go next to you.
veggies.
Yeah, just a bit.
What do you?
I'm cooking chicken tonight. Chicken.
Chicken. Chicken. Lay a little egg for me.
Look at
He's the boy, isn't
even
he?
the chat's talking to Riley.
Chicken.
So where's the beard then, Mick?
Where's what?
Where's that beard?
In the shed.
Right.
I only get it out on dress up nights. Isn't that right, Snobby?
Somebody's too busy lighting his fag.
You're too
I
busy
sent
fucking
you
off.
some photographs, Snobby, this afternoon. Yeah, okay. Let me try.
Hey, Mick, I need some clarification. You said that sometimes Snobby's name sounds like something else. It wouldn't have to do with like this, would it? Okay.
No. Snobby's crap picker, when Riley says it, sounds like something completely different.
Scooby-Doo snack.
I know, it sounds like something else. When he first said that, I was about to scold him. But, it sounds like something else.
There we go, Mick. Job's a good one.
Oh, okay. You leave off the air.
Oh, you managed to crimp it, did you? And what did you do? Did you squeeze
What
it
the
in
heck's
the or did you use 150-pound crimpers?
I've told you a million times about exaggerating.
What did you do?
Use a vice.
Yeah, I told you more.
Mind you, I got the wife's fingers caught as well.
Should have been ahead. Hang on, Phil. What's that? What's your hat doing in the background?
Anyway.
What's your hat doing in the back? Why is your hat in the background?
What?
Is that your hat?
Oh, that straw hat.
Well, up there.
Yeah.
That's the missus' hat.
Oh, I thought it was yours.
Well, go put it on.
That's when I go Morris
put it on.
dancing. That's me Morris dancing hat. Sorry, Ken. Do you have Morris dancers over in the States?
I don't think so. What is that?
The guys running around with white pajamas on and bells on their legs, waving snotty Yankees in the air to music.
Oh. Who does that, Mick?
It's an English thing for some reason. I don't know why.
And it depends on how much you have to
They have somebody playing the violin and somebody else with a horse's head. There you go. Look. There you go. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, I've dropped my cable. Yeah, so. Yeah.
What's that for, Phil? Is that for a push mower or something?
Beg pardon, this one. There's a bit of a story here, Ken, that you may or may not have heard.
There always is, Phil. There always is.
I like to think it's a training exercise when I come on.
Hold on. Does everyone here have a 5 or 10 minutes to spare? I just want to make sure we have enough time. Wait,
Not really.
The stream's got 12 minutes, Phil. Got 12 minutes left. Go.
Make it quick, conker. It's all to do with a little tool I bought to crimp some cable. That's all it is. It was called a swaging tool. Crimping tool. Leave it.
Yeah, it looked like a lock bolt cutter.
See, that thing there, you see, is called a crimp. That you use a swaging tool to crimp on. Only the tool I bought is probably something more better off to use on a bridge.
Yeah, can I have a close up of that crimp?
No.
Come on, let's have a close up because that looks like.
No, wouldn't it be easier just to spend $6-7 quid and buy a new cable?
Yeah, that's as close as I can get, mate.
No, come on, let's have a close up because it looks like you've really damaged that.
Well, Mick told him to use a vise the size of a Buick, so I don't know.
Because literally, you only have to crimp it, not crush it.
No, disagree. No, disagree. I crushed with mine now, Snob.
Nah.
Right, girls. Let's not fall out over it. I also put some soda on there. All right. The trouble is, the cable's not long enough.
Oh.
I've added some stick over this, Ken, I'll tell you.
Well, I tell you, Mick's got those repair parts, right? Those screw-on repair kits to fix those.
They're called Z-benders.
Oh, yeah. But it wouldn't fit in on that end, mate. Because it's the dead man's handle. This is the brake itself. They're too big. And I've tried unscrewing the ends. Anyway, at the end of the day, I bought another cable. And I might try and send me Swade's tool back. There was only £40, by the way, not something.
Well, I'm sure if you leave a little note there telling them your age and that you made a terrible mistake, they'll probably let it go. You forgot to put an arrow on that, Mick.
That's harsh, Mick. Just using some of my cooking.
I got you, dog.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Oh, come on, Mick. That's your favorite buddy.
Oh, he dropped me bit.
Back a bit. Look.
Here we go. Do you want to see a mystery bit?
Let's see that for about a split second.
See, Mick, you can get away with this. Mick. Mick, you can get away with that.
You can ban it.
Who's got to tip the sign upside down? There you go. Oh, God.
Oh, dear
Mick,
Lord.
come on. Keep it clean, buddy. Keep it clean.
You been on that Lucasade, Mick?
Conker's blushed there, I think.
It's amazing how he has the paper in that right there in the kitchen to make the signs.
He's been drinking that Lucasade again. That's what it is.
I'm behaving myself.
Well, this way, if Riley's around, he can be naughty without having to say it.
Exactly that.
So that's a Sunday afternoon on display. The beef is in the oven, so to speak.
So what bit of beef have you got there, Conker?
Bit of topside, actually, Snobby.
Is it topside?
He's got enough tongue.
Leave it.
Just wait, he's not looking. Kick him out the arms. He's not looking.
See,
Actually, what Pat Tate was saying in the chat just now, we should do Pictionary one. Yeah, it'll be fun. What's that, Bill? Sorry?
We like our roast Sunday lunch over here. I mean, I have roast beef. Snobby has fillet steak. Mark has roast lamb. And Mick has beans on toast. Oh,
You got to have the Yorkshire pudding, though, Phil.
Oh, we got those, mate, all sorted.
You see him,
You
mate?
didn't cook that, Mick.
Ooh, that looks good.
So which one's yours, Mick? What one's yours?
I was about to say the same.
Move.
Damn, Mick, you need a shave. You need a shave. Look at that hairy mug.
I need to shave.
Look at it coming through grey.
Oh, dear.
Oh, man.
Hey, I never knew you were a ginger.
He
He
looks
needs
like
to save it. His head's upside down.
So again,
How come everybody looks this big and still looks this big?
I say
Snobby does. There's a reason why Snobby looks that big and everyone else is slightly smaller. There's a good reason for that. It's because Snobby is slightly larger than the average man. That's all I'm saying.
You would know.
Not just in length, but in girth.
I swear to God, Ken takes the brill of his hat and just flattens it in a vice before he puts it on. No curve.
Kevin, are you
You
saying
want that Dale Junior curve?
Are you saying Ken's got no curve? I disagree with that.
There you go. Now that's a little better.
No, you know what you do? You do
you
like
go.
one of those guys who do it, they flatten it out and they put it on and
It goes like upside down. And they put notes on the rim so you can read.
I've never worked on why you guys wear them back to front, though, to be honest.
That's Jason. Jason does
I laugh
that.
at how the guys they leave the little
Jason
sticker on.
Yeah, Jason does it to protect the runway in the back. I don't have that problem.
Yeah, well, my hat's in the back of you, see. I don't know where mine is, actually. Yeah, we're proper British hats. Well, I lost mine. Oh, mine's in the car. I left it there last night. It just helps protect the solar panel, Ken.
There you go.
So is everybody else having the roast for dinner today?
Just have mine.
Here comes my boy. There he is. There he is. There he is.
There he is. There's the boy.
He's a bit shy. He's a bit shy.
Unlike his dad.
Oh.
Hi, mate. How you doing?
There he is. He's a bit shy.
How you doing? All right, mate?
Young good you. There's the other one.
Oh.
Anyway, we're having pate pois on our Sunday roast. Just what I tell you.
I tell you what,
Nick, where did they get all that hair? Where did they get all that hair?
Milkman.
See, I used to look like you, Mick, 20 years ago, 50 years ago.
No, Mick's on there. There he is.
No. Those eyes are very close together.
Oh, look.
That's an idea you could do, guys. You need to pull up some baby photographs. Then you tell a few things.
Well, that's my crazy brother.
There's only one problem with that, Phil, isn't there? Is that if we all brought up baby photographs, yours would be on a wax slate.
Oh.
Oh, how? Right here.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, isn't that lovely? That is not That's dusty.
Hold on.
That's dusty.
Is that you, Snobby?
No. This is me.
Snobby's got a different photograph than me.
That's me back in the day. That's back in the 80s, that is.
Wow. You're against then.
There's only one of you there, Snobby. How come there's two of you there now?
Leave it.
Leave it. Yeah. I don't know where all mine are.
There's my parents. That's my parents in 64.
Very nice.
Now my mother's taller than my father.
Very nice. That's his dog. I think all the pictures of me were all sent to the Great Picture House in the Sky.
Crime Watch.
Smithsonian.
Smithsonian.
Yes. There's a mystery object
Mick,
for you
you gotta
guys.
come over and help me work on wiring.
Mystery object.
Hold on, Carl.
One of your bunions.
It's a stone.
Come on, Mark. You should have got that. It's your second name.
Is that from the hen? Is it from the hen?
I didn't really see what it was. Much.
You drop off there then, Mark, did you?
Hey?
You dropped off?
No, I didn't know what you were doing. I just looking at. I'm mainly looking at Jack.
Wow, that electrical looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
Oh, what the heck is that?
No, Mr. Briggs here. Mr. Briggs' electrical switch there, look.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I got to run a new wire today.
Ooh, got the old horsehair plaster, huh?
Yeah, maybe a bit of plaster as well.
What have you got there? Oh, you can't, there's nobody on there.
Oh, what a shame. I was going to say, I can't find baby photos, but I can find those.
Go on, Is that Mrs. Conker?
Yeah.
It certainly is.
Mrs. Conker, do you have any idea how much Phil paid for his crimping tool the other day?
Leave it. Oi.
Hey, no. Here you are. I can't find baby ones, but I can find these.
That the missing beetle?
Yeah, missing beard. Yeah.
Hey.
Who cut your hair then, Phil?
Yeah.
Bowl
When he was 11 years old.
1963, would you
What's
believe?
this one? Oh, and this one's when he was 12 or 13.
I tell you what, you can tell when she fell in love with me, can't you?
Yeah.
I'm a good-looking lad.
Is that a brass rubbing?
Yeah.
He's still going for the comb over.
If I can find a baby one, I will.
No,
I
I
can.
can't find a baby one. Good-looking boy. It just goes to show that she's a lucky lady.
How much was that crimping tool?
Hey,
Wait, Phil, who cut your hair?
Yeah, that's how their hair was cut in those days. Yeah.
Who cut your barnet?
Yeah. Facing on your head. Not a lot different now, dear, is it?
I was going to. Hey, suit you, Riley. You look like a soldier.
Anyway, does your missus know how much you pay for that crimping tool, Phil, or not?
Wait, leave it. I suppose you're going to cook your petit pois in that saucepan now. Eh? Petit pois.
Got a bit of petit pois.
What do you want, old man?
We got two.
All right, guys. It's been over an hour. I'm going to end it here. Thanks to everybody in the chat, especially Snobby and Scott, Mark, Phil, Mick, everybody else who chimed in the chat. That's it for today.
I was just getting comfy then. You've got another good 3 hours in you.
Easy.
I don't do 3 hours. I tell you, though, I was on Raffle Scrapper yesterday. He does like 4 or 5 hours. That's crazy.
You will do when you get monetized, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. What time is Dusty today? I mean, yeah, is Dusty today, Snob?
Yeah, I reckon around about probably up past 7, something like that should go live.
So around 2:30 East Coast time for those that want to chime in.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's it for today. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. Hit the likes or whatever you want to do. Have fun. And I'll see you next week. Hopefully I'll get some more video going up. Check out what I just posted yesterday. Riley boy, have a great day, buddy. And we will catch you all later. See you guys.
Cheers, guys. All the very best.
Bye, Riley.
Bye, mate.
Later.
See you later.